Hey guys, wow, what a week. So this week, all major brokerages announced zero commissions. And in this video, I want to talk about the pros and cons and why it could actually be a bad thing of having zero commissions. So right now, I am in Cayman Island. I spent the week here trading with my private group of mastermind students. We had an amazing week. And yes, this is when the news broke. So here's what happened. 2 weeks ago, Interactive Brokers announced that they will offer zero commission trading. What does it mean? It means that you can trade and don't pay anything for trading stocks. Now, for trading options, you still might pay 35, 65 cents, depending on the brokerage, but trading stocks is now free. Now, this week, Charles Schwab reacted to this and said, you know what? We are doing the same thing. $0 commissions for everybody. Now, this pressured TD Ameritrade. So TD Ameritrade, a day later, announced, all right, we are doing the same thing. Zero commissions for everybody. And then E-Trade followed suit. And I believe over the next few days, other brokers will do it as well. So this means that you don't have to pay commissions anymore. So is this a good thing? First of all, it sounds like a good idea because you might have paid a few $100s or maybe even a few $1,000 in commissions, and now you can save this money. However, if commissions are making or breaking your success as a trader, you're doing something wrong. I mean, you should make, when you place a trade, you should be able to make hundreds or thousands of dollars. So $5 commissions, as we used to have it, should not make a difference to your trading account. And I know everybody wants to save money, but listen, if this is determining the success or failure for you as a trader, you're doing something wrong. By the way, if you would like to know how I personally trade, how I find the very best stocks to trade, how I know when exactly to enter, how I limit my risk, and when I take profits, I've set up a website for you. It's called mytradingroutine.com. I have a quick video there that shows you everything that I personally do. But back to the subject. So the big question is right now, if you have $0 commissions, how do brokers make money, right? Here's how. So there's two other ways. In addition to commissions, there's two other ways how brokers make money. First of all, they're getting paid by the exchanges and by market makers for order flow. So yes, there are different market makers that your orders are being routed through, and they are paying the broker based on how many orders they receive. So what does this mean? It means that the brokers will send the order to the market maker who pays them the most. It means that you might not get the best fills. And again, might not be a big deal because we're talking about probably a penny or 2 pennies. And again, if this is making or breaking you as a trader, you have a different problem. So just be aware that brokers are getting paid from these market makers based on order flow. So you might get a little bit worse fills than you have in the past. Now, the other way how brokers make money is on dormant money. What does it mean? Well, some people open a trading account, put $10,000 into it, and then do not trade, and the $10,000 is just sitting there. Now, the broker does pay you right now some interest rates, but the interest is probably 0.1%, maybe 0.2%. So, in essence, nothing. Now, how much do you think the broker will make on the money that you deposit with him if he gets it to work? I would estimate, I don't know for a fact, but I would estimate maybe 3%. Now, here's the deal. A company like TD Ameritrade right now has $147 billion in cash. If you make 3% on $147 billion, that's a little bit over $4 billion, just shy of $5 billion. Not bad, right? I mean, so what does it mean for brokers? Well, TD Ameritrade's business was mainly based on commissions. 25% of their revenue came from commissions. So this is why right now, TD Ameritrade is hit hardest. And over the past few days, they lost almost 30% of their value. So the stock price went down almost 30%. For Schwab, it's not as significant. For Schwab, it's around 7 to 8% of their revenue are held up in commissions. So they plunged a little bit. I think they will do very well. And also Interactive Brokers, I think, was only down 4 or 5%. So I said in the beginning, why could these zero commissions be a bad thing? Here's why. Think about it this way. Zero commissions probably will enable a few traders to trade more, right? Because now, hey, you don't have to pay commissions anymore. So you might as well place more trades. And that's usually a bad idea. Often the best trades happen when you are extremely picky. I'm very picky. And again, if you would like to learn more on how I personally trade, go to mytradingroutine.com. It's a website that I set up for you where I have a 30-minute video that explains you exactly my trading strategy. You can check it out there. So right now we already have no barriers of entry when you open an account. I mean, the broker asks you a few questions like, what do you do? What is your net worth? Something like this. But in general, everybody can open an account. And now with zero commissions, I feel that more and more people might be attracted to trading who should not be trading yet. Because when you enter the game of games, you need to have a solid education. You need to have a trading strategy that is rock solid, that is proven, that is producing results for you. So the $0 commission thing, at first or on the surface, it sounds like a great idea. But when you look behind the scenes, yes, it will hurt the revenue of the brokers. So they might not provide the same level of service that they have been. It definitely enables many traders to trade more, and it could lead to worse fills. So keep this in mind. As much as the whole world is right now celebrating that there's $0 commissions, there's always another side of the coin. Hope this helps. And I'm right now enjoying my time on the island here on Cayman Island. I think I'm going to go for a swim. I'll talk to you then.